Well, welcome back. We have a great guest on right now, and probably from a department you don't know much about. We have Hugh Wynn on. Did I pronounce your last name right?
Yes.
Okay. Orange County Clerk Recorder's Office. And I think people have certainly heard about the clerk's office with any county, but they're not quite sure exactly what this department does. So first of all, tell me a little bit about yourself, your background. How'd you get to this position?
Okay, well, thank you, Ken, for having me here today. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a chance for me to let the resident in Orange County know our locations and our office. A little bit about myself. I was born in Vietnam. My dad was an American soldier who died fighting for his country.
Oh, really?
I came over here when I was 7 years old. I have been married for 24 years to my high school sweetheart, and we have two wonderful children. So that's a little bit about myself. My experience, I started my career with the County of Orange in 1993. I've served for 20 years with the County of Orange, 14 years at the Clerk Recorder's Office. I've worked my way up. I was a document examiner and worked very hard to move my way up to recordable examining and then Chief Deputy Recorder, and now, you know, it's a privilege to serve as the Orange County Clerk Recorder.
Now, is this, because I'm not aware of it, is it an appointed position or elected position?
Yes, and last year in April, you know, the Board of Supervisors, the previous Clerk Recorder, was elected to assembly seat.
Mhm.
So our Board of Supervisors had to appoint somebody.
Okay.
And so there was 900 applications
Wow.
and 11 interviewed for the position. And I truly believe I was appointed to this position because of my experience, knowledge of doing the job. And so, you know, I have very good support from Supervisor Bates, and the board member who voted for me was Janet Wynn, and Supervisor Bates, Supervisor Spitzer, and Sean Nelson. So I think they voted for me because they wanted somebody with experience to come in and do a great job for the people in Orange County at the Clerk Recorder's Office.
Yeah, well, I think that's great. Your background is interesting, and all the years of service, 20 years, 21 years, I think is incredible. So, what does your office do? I think people may know marriage licenses, things like that, but it's so much more than that.
Right. Our office, we do a lot of things. People can come in to get copies of their birth, death, and marriage certificate. We also, of course, we issue marriage licenses, and we do ceremonies for all over Orange County. So if you're going to get married legally in Orange County, you have to come to our office and get a marriage certificate.
Right.
Also, we do all recordings for real property in Orange County, and that's huge. We file fictitious business name if you're opening a business. Also, you know, we do notary public. And also we oversee the archives for the County of Orange. And so, you know, a lot of people don't know what we do. And that's why I'm so glad to be here today, to let people know not only we have an office in Laguna Hills to serve the South County resident, but also when I took over, I started opening on Saturday once a month to serve the people who can't make it to our office during working hours or school.
Yeah.
And it's been a big success because, you know, we get a lot of comments of people thanking us for opening on Saturday. They're able to invite their family members, grandma and grandpa, to come in and for nice ceremonies that they couldn't come during the weekday. And so it's important that, you know, the South County resident know that we do have an office right out here in Laguna Hills.
Yeah, it's right over. In fact, we have it on the screen. It's a branch office, and it's right over here on El Toro. This is actually the Laguna Hills. This is their city council area right across from the mall. And what are the hours over in that building?
Our hours in the office is, I extended the hours to 4:30 to give people a chance to get there to do their work. And so our hours is from 9 to 4:30 on weekdays. And then once a month on Saturday, we're open from 10 to 3.
Yeah, what a great convenience.
Yeah,
It really
I mean,
is.
it's been really successful. And you know what? My staff have gone a long way. I mean, they all volunteer to come in on Saturday, you know, and to serve the people. And so I'm excited about that. And our next opening, as you see on the screen, is Saturday, May 17th. So if you need any service from us, go ahead and make an appointment. That's another thing that I want to let you know, Ken. People can actually go on my website and actually make appointments to get a marriage license, and also passports
That's
online.
nice. They don't have to stand in line or anything.
Yeah, they can make an appointment.
That's great.
And also, since I've been doing a lot of outreach the last month, I've noticed a lot of residents in South County are asking if we do passports out here in South County. And as of right now, we don't. But I have submitted an application with to apply for passports.
Mm-hmm.
So I really believe very soon we're able to do passport also at the Clerk Recorder's Office in Laguna Hills to serve the resident in South County.
That's really good to
Very
know.
excited about that, Ken.
You know, I have one question for you. I have a few questions, but one you mentioned, birth certificates. Can you assist in people that maybe they were born somewhere else and get their birth certificates, or at least assist them how to go about it? Because so many of the people that live here are not from South Orange County, and maybe they've misplaced their birth certificate. They were born in somewhere else in the United States, California, or even beyond.
Right.
Is there some assistance that you can give to that?
Well, we get a lot of phone calls. As you know, you can only get a birth certificate if you're born in Orange County.
Mm-hmm.
But we do assist and let people know which clerk office to call.
Okay.
And so our staff do a good job on the phone, giving information where to go to get your birth certificate.
All right, that's good to know. One of the things that you and I talked about before you came on, people may know of the Orange County Courthouse, absolutely beautiful building. If you have not gone down there to see this building, I don't even know what year it was built. It's been used in countless films. It's absolutely beautiful, but you have a wonderful archives there as well.
Yes, we do. I invite everybody who wants to come and tour our office. We have a great archives department, and it's in the old courthouse. And also, we do marriages in the old courthouse. It's a beautiful facility. Our records go back to 1889, and we have thousands and millions of images that you can view, and it's just amazing. If you see pictures of downtown Santa Ana, South County, it's just amazing. So I invite the public to come down and check out our archives. It's a really great department.
Yeah, I remember we went down there when we got our marriage certificate about 9 years ago, and we took the time afterwards to walk upstairs, and you can look in on how the old courthouse, how the proceedings would have taken place years ago, and you have a lot to see. I mean, it's as much as a working museum than anything else, and I highly recommend it. Even go down there and as a destination and have lunch around there or something like that. It is beautiful. What are some of the other things? You mentioned birth certificates and also marriage licenses, things like that. Do you also do things in recording any legal claims or things like that?
Our office record all real property documents, transaction that deals with real property documents. And I'm excited to say, in 1997, we were the first in the state to start recording electronic recording. What that means is the title companies who record documents with our office, that usually, when you buy a new house, your documents insure with the title companies, and they record it. They can actually submit the document electronically from their office to our office. So we have no paper. And as of right now, Ken, our office records 65% of real property documents electronically.
Oh, that's great.
It's phenomenal. It's very efficient. And also, we have zero mail carryover. If you mail in a document to our office, we don't have any mail sitting around right now. Zero. I'm very proud of that. And also, if you were to come down, Ken, and just record, a homestead or something, that particular document, or release a lien, we can hand you back, once you record it, we'll hand you back the original document immediately, where you can walk away with the original documents.
Oh, that's nice.
We're the only one in the whole state that does that. And so we're the leader of electronic recording. We were the first in the state in 1997. We're approaching almost 7 million electronic recording documents.
Wow.
in Orange County. That's the most in the United States. So I'm very proud of that because not only that, but the title companies mail out the documents. So we save a lot of money for the taxpayer where we don't have to mail out the documents.
Yeah, that's
So,
great.
I mean, our service is great. And not only that, Ken, we work very closely with our district attorney, fraud department. The reason why I say that is this. When a document is recorded in our office, we send out a courtesy notice to let you know a transaction was done on your property. So if you didn't do something or didn't record a document, you'll know. And at that stage, at least it's an early stage where you can contact our office and we can send you to the district attorney office. And they have a great fraud unit. And they will assist you to make sure that your documents are not fraudulently recorded. So
That's great.
we're very proud of that service.
I want to mention the website, ocrecorder.com. There's just a wealth of information on here that you can go to. There's forms that are on here and all about the services that they have. It's really quite extensive. It's, it's one of the best websites that I've seen. It's very well done. And actually all the county websites, all the county offices, I think do an absolutely wonderful job. So I also want to mention, give you the phone number, 714-834-2500, because as you said, it's make your appointment ahead of time to come down to the clerk's office, and you won't have to wait around as much, and they'll be ready for you.
Right. And I wanted to point something out, Ken. We get a lot of customers. I want to let the public be aware. Our office, do not have divorce records.
Okay.
A lot of people do come. We're the happy place.
All right.
But we do not. And I want to let people know that because that way you know exactly where to go. We're working very hard on doing outreach to give out tax collector's number and the registered voter and also the assessor. So that way, we get a lot of phone calls that come into my office that we have to transfer the call. And it's frustrating for customers to be on hold.
Right.
And so I'm working very hard with the assessor and the tax collector and letting the public know, here's their number.
Yeah.
And so I think as a county office, especially the clerk recorder, the more we communicate with our public and to let them know where to go, it makes it very easy and life very easy for them to accomplish what they need to do.
Yeah,
So
well,
I've been
certainly. And having the local branch here is wonderful. Hugh, I want to thank you for coming on and really appreciate it. I think this is great, all the services you do. And folks, again, check into that, ocrecorder.com. That's the website, just a wealth of information. And, you ever want to go and check out those archives or go to the Old County Courthouse, you can certainly do that. Hugh, thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you for having me, Karen.
I appreciate it. We'll be back in just a moment.